This is Paige with Front Page Metal News, and I'm talking with In the Name Of. How are you guys doing?
We good. How you doing? I'm Chris.
I'm Andy. I'm doing great. Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. So I'd like to talk a little bit about how the band formed. In the Name Of came together because of Asking Alexandria's Danny Worsnop. How exactly did that happen?
Just so you know, this is Andy. It's actually kind of a really funny story. It's really based on social media more than anything. Danny and Tyler became friends through MySpace. As they were becoming Asking Alexandria. When Danny moved to the States and lived in LA, he was friends with Chris and kept in contact with Tyler. It was basically Danny says that, whoever makes it first, we're going to help each other out, like in the music business. And after a while, Danny would visit Tyler, and Tyler went on stage at Bamboozle with them, did guest vocals out of nowhere, or everybody, and got his name out there. And Danny just kind of instead of finding you a band, let's put one together for you. And Danny knew Ferran from when he was in Watch Out There's a Ghost. He knew, obviously, Chris from Blackmail and Emergency and all that stuff, in Hollywood, just living together and having mutual friends. So Tyler actually packed up all his stuff, sold everything, and moved out here to Vegas. We had a previous guitar player he lived with. Actually, when Chris moved here, too, lived with him as well. It just became like a whirlwind after this. These people moved across the country just this one spot just because, one guy from England said, hey, let's start you a band.
It's a cool story, to be able to hear it all the way through, and some of the fine details are. It's our band kind of had a struggle there for a minute, but it's all worth it in the end, if you stick with it. And we just want to thank our fans and everything first off, because without them we couldn't have got anywhere close to the things that we're doing and stuff right now, and we just appreciate it and thank you guys.
It's social media, I guess, would be kind of the answer. We started because Danny and Tyler were MySpace friends.
Exactly. The internet does wondrous things.
Definitely. So talking about your music, how do you guys describe your sound? Who or what are you most influenced by?
Well, I know that a lot of us, everyone in our band has their own different characteristics about them and their own little abilities to how they do certain things. Me personally, I'm more of a business kind of standpoint. Tyler is as well. And Andy, why don't you tell him about you, man?
I'm kind of just, the goofball, I guess. He's a bassist. I guess, the biggest thing, musically influences, we get our sound, you can't really peg it on anything. We all come from such different backgrounds, but we all have that one band that, we all connect to, individually.
Exactly. We put all of our influences kind of the best of our influences together, kind of, and created something that literally has not been done yet. And we're just stoked to have it released and get things going. And yeah,
it's kind of a really weird and unique thing that we have going on too. Obviously, we're all really into heavy music, but beyond it, Chris and I are fans of pop punk. Ferran's really into stuff like Khaki King, a lot more indie and electronic kind of music.
Right. And Mike is more into the Deftones and stuff like that. You'll hear all of these different elements when you listen to In the Name Of start to come out. You guys will hear all the just the cool stuff, all those weird noises and stuff. We're doing it all live, and that's all really us. It's not clip. It's not machines and DJing bullshit. It's real rock.
It's art house.
Raw.
Yeah, real players,
real metal.
Absolutely. So the band has been working on the album This Will All Make Sense Soon. What can you tell us about the album?
This will all make sense soon.
What we can tell you is that we finished recording. A release date has been set, just depending on a few, business decisions that we're looking to make as a band.
Exactly. We have a few songs on our Facebook, their album version. What else do we do?
Yeah, we released a new single from album version.
We got a cover.
It's an old song that's now album. We did a cover just so kids got something to download and listen to until the album gets the official release.
Yeah, we didn't want to leave the kids with nothing to listen to or anything to kind of look forward to. So we released a couple tracks, and we even did a bonus track by Refuse called New Noise. And we're just really excited on the feedback and stuff that our band is getting right now. It's like, there's really, really, really
There's a
overwhelming.
few select people that have heard the album, like some close friends of ours, and some people in the industry, and like it's just a lot of good, positive, like reviews. We're really proud. Like it's been a 2-year journey, like roller coaster, like from where we started to where we are now. But, the album is definitely not like anything that's out there right now. I can tell you that much.
That sounds cool. So what have the fans' reactions been to the music that you've released so far? Is it what you were expecting or hoping for?
It's way more, and like, yeah, it's unbelievable. We love the music, and we're really one-on-one with our fans. You know, like we talk to them one-on-one, like for like people. You know what I mean? Not just or like treated as like
They're not just
a fan. You know what I mean? They're people too, and they have feelings, and like, you know, I get asked stuff all the time online. You know, about like kids are having issues in life, and they want my opinion and stuff. You know, and I think that if you're level-headed and you're, you know, a responsible adult at least, and knows right from wrong, you know, then you can tell these kids things to make their life better, you know, and I think it's kind of cool that we can do that. We can change lives, and we can just have that kind of relationship with our fans. So.
Yeah, the reaction from fans is just overwhelmingly like crazy. Like we have all these fan clubs popping up on Facebook from countries all over the world. Like Mexico is one of our biggest supporters, and we have people like all over
Chile, Argentina, like all these like fans.
All like that Australia area, like all. Yeah, it's just really overwhelming considering, you know, we're just like, you know, a bunch of dudes like to hang out and have fun, and just play music from Vegas. Well, currently living in Vegas, but it's just kind of surreal to like see what we've done with nothing but the power of the internet so far.
Well, as you guys were saying, you have a very close relationship with your fans. The stories that they tell you when they, as you said, ask for advice or anything like that, do you feel like that sort of influences your writing at all? Do you think there's songs on the album that they'll be able to relate to?
Definitely.
Like a big thing about our band that like a lot of our fans, and they talk to us, realize that like we're all actually really kind of like dorky, nerdy people. Like, and we're not afraid to like admit that at all. And we all like video games and cartoons, like, you know.
You should never be afraid to admit who you are, what you like, kind of thing. Like, that's what we're about. It's like, fuck the bullshit. You're you. You know what I mean? Like, deal with it how you are going to be able to deal with things. And, you know what I mean? If other people don't like it, they can fuck off.
Yeah.
In the name of, you know.
It's like, I think it really helps these fans realize when they relate to us that being in a band, like being in a metal band, like getting recognition from whatever you do doesn't mean you have to change as a person or like be a dick rock star kind of attitude.
Yeah,
like,
it doesn't.
We're still, you know, just normal people, like just like these kids. You know, like I like cartoons doesn't mean I can't be like, you know, a cool rock star, I guess, kind of guy that these people think that we are.
Exactly. It's like it's part of the job, you know, to just be there for your fans, and just, I think, you know, to have that kind of relationship and to be able to help them and stuff like that is really special. And, you know, not every band has that ability to do. So I think that we're good with that, yeah.
Well, I guess the opposite of, is there a song that they'll relate to? Is there one that you guys relate to the most on the album? Do you have a favorite? Like maybe one that means the most?
We do. I know I do personally, but the album's not out yet.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't really want to give away any kind of info, but I really like Day 4 for sure. I'm going to say Day 4 for now.
And there's a lot of songs that like we're really excited to like be released and we can't really talk about yet.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we all definitely have. I think there's like one consensus, like the surprise favorite on the album. Like we all thought like this is a cool track, but once we hear it fully recorded, like wow, like this song is badass.
Yeah, we're really really stoked. Like we
That's awesome. Do you guys have any plans to tour yet?
Not just yet. I mean, yeah, we have it planned, but we don't have a date on it just yet. With all the just with all the business and stuff going on right now, the album just got put out. As soon as we pick up management and stuff like that, because right now, one of the name of is DIY. We're pretty much do-it-yourself band, which is kind of cool. And, you know, just having Danny and ourselves come in and just like kind of taking over in a sense, you know. Especially here in like Las Vegas, you know, we haven't played a show or anything, and we got nominated for Best Post-Hardcore Band in Las Vegas. And it's like crazy when you get nominated for awards, and you know what I mean? It's like that shows us how our fans are just so amazing. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
It's like you don't get awards for not really, you know what I mean, doing anything. But yeah, we got nominated for Best Hardcore Band in Las Vegas. So
Yeah, like,
that's what's up.
as of right now, there are no plans to tour. Like, obviously, we do want to get out on the road and all that. Like we told you earlier, just we're working on a few business things that we can't really talk about too much in detail. And if it goes the way that we hope it goes, like, we'll be on the road as soon as possible.
It's happening, guys.
Yeah, it's happening sooner than you guys think.
Well, what do you guys see in the future for In the Name of?
A lot of big things. And we've been talking to a lot of, like, cool people. Like I said, we can't really go into detail. Like, we don't want to
like ruin what we've like been doing for the past 2 years. We don't want to give away too much, but like what we can give away is that like the album's coming. It's awesome. Yes, we'll be touring, and we will be in your town regardless. And just keep an eye out and keep an ear out. We'll be posting stuff all the time, every day, all day, kind of thing. And
a few of us have been kind of kicking around the idea of recording a live practice set.
yeah,
That might leak its way onto the internet.
So I know you guys don't want to give away too many details, like you were saying, but I'll change it a little bit. What do you guys hope to achieve with the band?
Obviously, like, you know, if everything goes the way it's planned, we'll be hopefully getting some management here soon. You know, there's a few labels we've been talking to, so hopefully that happens. And if that happens, it's going to push things along a lot further, a lot faster. So, like, we're seeing a lot of good things. Like, hopefully by the end of this year, we'll be able to be worldwide, like, everywhere.
yeah, the plans that we have are pretty big. It's plans that like none of us really had before in the future in our in our past actually. Coming out of like bands and stuff that we did, it's like this is like a brainchild of Danny Warstops, and like we just won't fail. It's not in our
We can't allow ourselves to fail.
it's not in my vocabulary.
And at this point, you know, if all the plans that we have stuff fall through, like, we're pretty confident we can, you know, find a way to make this work, like DIY all the way to the top.
Either way, it's all for the fans, and like you know, it's music. Yeah, that's what it should be about. You know, it's not about any other bullshit. It's just about the music and it's about the fans, and that's kind of a message that we're about to.
So is there anything that I didn't mention that you'd like to talk about? Do you maybe have a message for your fans?
Message. But
My message to anybody is, like, you know, I've been doing this a long time.
stay honest and stay true to what you do in music, and
Just
don't
give up.
Yeah, don't give up. Make sure it's what you love and what you want to do. Everybody else, you know.
You also, like, I want, like, you know, to say to everybody, like, you have to take the criticism that you get, whether it's constructive or not, and actually listen to it and, like, grow on it. There's a lot of people out there who kind of get, like, offended if they hear a negative thing about them. They need to say, well, if this person's saying that, then maybe I need to look at it as, you know, a way to better myself. There's nothing that should ever hold you back. Just take every experience and grow with it. That's all we've done. And we've had a lot of negative comments about us throughout the years.
It's pretty life-changing, you know, but if you're a strong person and stuff, it's like you can deal with anything in it, and you know, just keep your head up.
And this band, if anything, should show people if you really want something, yeah, you can have it. You just have to, like, really work for it. Like like Tyler sold his car, packed up everything he had, like so Chris, they came out here. You know, living out here hasn't been easy, but we're striving through it still. Like it's paying off. As much as that sucks, we love it.
That's great. Good luck to you guys. I can't wait to hear the whole album and see what you guys do.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Thank you for your time.
We love Front Page Metal News, and we think that everybody should check them out. And
yeah, in the name of 2012.
In the name of 2012, guys.
Great. Thanks for taking the time to talk with me.
Oh, thank you, Paige.